What's up, everybody? It is Tamala Baldwin, and I am trying to keep my energy going. I'm having such an amazing time, and I thank you so much for being here. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you are here on this 14 hours of love with me, and I am so grateful. Now, for those that don't know, the Becoming Love Project is a new baby of mine. It is born to help people return to love. So many of us experience pain and trauma, and if we don't realize that the struggles we go through are meant to grow us and move us forward, we can get stuck. We can think that we're not worthy, that life is meant to be, hard and difficult. But I really believe that heaven on earth is possible if we all turn within. And so the Becoming Love Project is designed to provide platforms, resources, tools, and courses to help people awaken and reconnect with that divine love that has already and will forever exist within. I had an amazing spiritual awakening about 2 years ago, and I finally discovered the greatest love of my life. I mean, I know it may sound cliche to hear this kind of talk, but it was so transformational, it was so liberating and so freeing that I want to ensure that everyone I meet does not leave this earth without tasting and feeling this amazing reservoir of love that exists within us. And so I thank you so much for just being on this call where we're talking about all things love, especially self-love and divine love. And after this call, we're having our first online course, which is called the Sacred Love Blueprint. And it's all about providing meditations and tools to help you feel what I feel. I mean, I can only say it that way. It saved my life as someone that was depressed and wanted to die. This love saved my life, and I want to share it with the world. So before we get started, I want to talk to you about what's happening next. Speaking of divine love, we have an amazing woman named Gigi that's going to talk about sacred marriage. Sacred marriage. I just told you that I found the greatest love of my life, and let me tell you, we are married. We are together. That is my okay, my husband. And if I ever do find a physical representation of love, that'd be great. But I already feel one and whole and complete. And so I'm so excited about Gigi and what she's going to talk about, because sacred marriage is about marriage between you and spirit, between you and the Creator. And we don't always think about that. We think about, I'm going to find a good job, I'm going to find a good man, I'm going to lose weight, and that'll fill this void that I have. But the whole will be complete if we were to return within. So quickly, a little bit about Gigi. She is amazing, amazeballs. She is a spiritual mentor whose gift is unlocking the next stage of spiritual progression in an individual by helping them access the truth that exists within them. She is a shaman. She practices Buddhism, Tantra, flow teachings, energy, and all sorts of spiritual tools to help reach you where you are. And during this talk, she's going to explore the beauty of sacred marriage. She's going to hone in on how important it is for our first marriage to be with the ones with spirit, okay? And that's going to help us attract a thriving marriage. Okay, so Gigi, before you dive in, I have a quick question. What does becoming love mean to you?
Hey, Tamala.
Hey!
Hey, you're doing great. Your energy is high. You're doing good.
I'm trying, girl.
Beautiful. Yeah, you just got to use the same teachings we're giving out, right? Just
Yes. So what does becoming love mean to you? Yeah.
Yeah, so what becoming love means to me is coming closer and closer, higher and higher into the understanding, not the mental understanding, but the feeling, the visceral feeling that I am loved. And I say that a few years ago, I would have listened to this from another. I don't feel that way. And I just want to report back that you can feel literally as if every cell in your body, every bone in your body, the air that you're breathing, everything you're stepping on, touching is made out of that very love, that very divine love that you talk about. And that it's not just something people say, it's not a cliche. So becoming love is getting closer and closer to that understanding until it lives within you and there's no shadow of a doubt that you are that very love, that very divine love that we talk about. We say God is love, but we seldom really, or we say like we are love too, but it's like it's being able to get it to the point where you actually know that without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes, that is the point. That is the whole point. Oh, I'm so passionate about this topic. I mean, it is so freeing and so liberating to physically experience what we hear all our lives. That God is love, you are love. It's like, yeah, sure. But to actually physically know it for yourself is amazing. So I'm going to pass the baton over to you and allow you to take the floor and talk about sacred marriage. And at the end, we're going to open up the panel and the floor for any questions that you may have. Okay? So everyone, here is Gigi. Enjoy.
Okay. I want to acknowledge that these teachings are not analytical teachings, that these teachings have to be felt, and they have to be felt in the body. Okay, so as I was saying, this is less of an intellectual understanding and more of a feeling that you feel in your body. So my topic today is sacred marriage with spirit. And what that ties into is more of a feeling in our body. So I would like to lead first this talk with a short meditation. In this meditation together, we're just relaxing. That's all that we'll be doing here together, is just relaxing. Don't let the word meditation scare you. So we're just breathing together. And we're relaxing together. And we're checking in to see if our breath is reaching our belly or if it's just stuck in our chest, and we're bringing it deeper into our belly. And with every breath, we're putting one worry down. And we're putting another worry down. And just for the next few minutes here. And we're feeling into ourselves without those worries. We're feeling what remains without all of the worries that we might have in this moment. All of the things that we have to do. All of the shoulds that we have. They should do this, or I should be doing that. And we're just laying that down just for a moment. and we're continuing to breathe together. And we're allowing ourselves to feel into the peace that's already here. When we put down all of the worries and the shoulds and should nots, there's a peace that we realize is always in the background.